Hey guys, so I don't even know how to start this video. I'm doing two things on the internet right now that I never thought that I would do before. Coming on looking super pale with no makeup on, and also making a video bashing someone. As you probably can tell in the title, I am talking about the Dress Your Face Masterclass. I bought a ticket to her class. It was held in San Francisco in November. I paid $500 for a ticket plus my airfare and my, stay and everything. So I was in no way planning on making a video bashing her or saying anything bad about the class. I just wanted to kind of talk to you guys about the experience that I had. So let's start off with how the day went. So the first thing that happened is most people were told to arrive there to check in at 10 o'clock, and then the event would start at 12. After talking to a lot of different girls, a lot of people actually ended up showing up way earlier, so like 8 a.m. and the class was supposed to start at 12. So I actually got there at like 11:30. There really wasn't much of a line at that point because most of the people were already there, so I didn't have to wait too long in line. So once I got in there, I grabbed a seat for me and the girl standing next to me in line, and then I went to go grab the goodie bag after because there were plenty of goodie bags left, but there weren't too many seats. So I grabbed some seats and then I went to go get my goodie bag. Grabbed the goodie bag. By this point it was probably like 11:45, 11:50-ish. When I get to the seat, I start looking through the goodie bag and start realizing something's not right here, because she disclosed basically everything that was going to be in the goodie bag on her Instagram, on her Snapchat. She was posting videos on a daily basis showing everything that was going to be in it, and a lot of the big ticket items that I was expecting to be in my bag weren't in there. So I went up to the girl who gave me the goodie bag and I was like, yeah, I'm missing a lot of stuff. I think maybe like you guys gave me a goodie bag that doesn't have stuff in it. So she just said, oh, just wait until Tamanna comes up on the stage. She'll explain to you what happened. Okay. So they didn't want to say anything. Like all the girls were like, whoa, my goodie bag is missing stuff. Nobody would say anything. I was going through my bag and like literally half the stuff was gone. To be exact, there were 13 different companies that were missing items in there. That doesn't necessarily mean that only 13 items were missing. For example, like Gerard Cosmetics, that was one of the companies that was missing in my bag, and their portion for the goodie bag was actually 5 full-size items. So just from that one vendor, I was missing 5 items. I was just like, okay, well, I'll wait for her. It's 12 o'clock by now, so like she should be on the stage any minute, and she's not. So another thing, she mentioned that during the class she would be providing light snacks and refreshments. So I went to go to the snack table. I'm thinking they didn't even have enough for everyone to even have one because I didn't get a chance to get one, and the girls at one point were like, oh yeah, we're gonna put some more cupcakes out. Nope, never happened. So basically Tamanna gets on stage at 1:30 p.m., an hour and a half after she was supposed to, and I was kind of happy that she was there because there was a previous class where she didn't even show up, and she put up like a video of her doing something like a Dress Your Face like live where you watch her in a video. So I was like, okay, cool, she's actually here, it's fine, it's good, we're good. First thing she does when she comes on stage is kind of explains the situation with the goodie bag. So basically what she said was that there were items that were stolen from the warehouse that she was keeping all of her goodie bag stuff in, and she didn't realize it until maybe a day or two before the class. And so she said that she would be personally purchasing every single one of the items from the vendors. Originally she got all the items for free. She said she would be purchasing them out of her own pocket and then shipping it to us within the next few weeks. That was November 12th, 13th, so we should have got the items by the end of November. Now it is December 21st and still no items. We did get some email updates from her. So the first update was basically like, oh yeah, we're working on the goodie bags, we're just waiting on a couple more vendors and then we'll get them right out to you. The second update said, you will definitely have your goodie bags in time for the holidays. So like before Christmas. Third email a few weeks ago said, we should hopefully get them within the next 2 weeks. I really hope that happens. I mean, I'll definitely keep you guys updated if you'd like and let you know what is going on with the situation. And then I reached out to an Instagram group. It's actually called Dress Your Face. So they kind of talk about different bad practices that she's had. And I started looking into a little bit more after the event. So that's how I found them. So I reached out to her, and basically she said that she had a vendor who originally gave Tamanna 400 of several different items to give to the people in her class. The vendor actually reached out to Dress Your Face and said that she requested that they send another 400 free items. So this whole time she was saying, I would never ever ask these wonderful vendors to give me another 400 free items. I'm gonna pay for them out of my own pocket. There's no question about it. Turns out that's not the case. If I would have known that she would be following practices like that, I probably wouldn't have gone to the event, to be honest with you. So that's like the main issue that I had, but there were also a couple other issues with the class. So first of all, she showed up an hour and a half late. Like, that's, come on, like, people are waiting for you. Like, she was in the hotel the whole time. She just was like having us wait. I don't know. Second, the class didn't end until about 8 o'clock at night, which, okay, cool, like, we got more time with her, more information, all that good stuff, but we didn't even get like a proper break to go eat or anything. There wasn't any food offered to us either, so by the time it was over, I was crabby, I was hungry, and I was like, ugh, annoyed. She should have made it clear that it was going to be so long, like bring your own food or something, but nope. Another thing, her techniques, I mean, obviously, like, it wasn't like a master class to where like everybody has to have makeup experience, so a lot of her stuff was very basic, and that was fine and all, but most of the actual concentration of the class was on her face techniques, her contouring, stuff like that, stuff that I'm already pretty familiar with, and I didn't really need to spend the extra time on it. Maybe some people did, but then when it came to doing the eye look, which I was really the most interested in because her technique was a little bit different than other people's, she really rushed through that part because, you know, I think probably everybody was getting tired at that point. The time was running past, so, you know, she rushed through that. It seemed kind of disorganized in that sense. Then the final part of the event was that they were going to do Homecoming Queen, and so basically they had to pick one girl from each row whose makeup was, you know, on point, and bring her up, and then the crowd would vote by clapping. Whoever gets the loudest claps would be chosen as the homecoming queen. It was very disorganized too. A lot of rows didn't even get girls picked out of them. A lot of her posts, a lot of the event was all about like, oh, this dress was given to me by this person. This cake was provided by this person. This camera guy, he worked for free. Please say thank you to him. He's so great. No, girl. He's not nice to all of us. He's nice to you. You're getting free shit from everyone. Meanwhile, $500 a ticket. You're making $500 off of each ticket. 400 people are at this event. That's $200,000. I mean, of course, like, the event was at the Palace Hotel, so I'm sure that venue was expensive, and I'm sure you paid for some stuff, but come on, $200,000, you can't even afford to get your missing items rebought in a timely manner. You have to come back asking people to, you know, provide more free items for you. Like, shady. Fucking shady. So yeah, basically that's all I have to say. I'm sorry that I feel like this video is probably like really ranting, and I'm frustrated. Obviously I'm frustrated, and so hopefully it was informative for you. If she does ever do an event like this in the future, I don't think I'm gonna be attending, and if anybody is interested in knowing what one of her events would be like, hopefully this is informative. Hopefully her events don't go like this, but I feel like they've gone worse before too, so this is maybe like one of the better scenarios. And it's really funny because the girls who went to the event, I was like looking on YouTube, I was looking on Instagram, nobody has posted anything about this going on. Nobody has said anything. So like, how, like, I'm sure there's even worse stuff that people aren't talking about. So, okay, that's basically all I have to say. I'm literally, I'm done. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please let me know if you want me to post any other videos similar to this, or if you want me to give you an update. I definitely can give you guys an update. Hopefully the goodie bags come, fingers crossed, because I was really looking forward to some items in there. But I'll definitely keep you updated and let you know either way. So yep, thanks for watching. Bye.